Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Let's encode the logic. I hope you are doing good. So in this video, we are going to discuss about the break statement, the continue statement, and the pass statement. So what are the statements and why do we need to learn them? So these are the statements which we use with loops. And we know in Python, we have for loop and while loop. So why do we need to use them? Let us say I had a while loop and it has a condition and it was iterating till the condition is failed. For suppose there might be a case that I want to come out from the loop without going till the end of the loop, nothing but till the failed condition. And also there might be some cases I want to skip few iterations without completing all the entire iterations. I want to skip few iterations. So in that case, we will use this break statement and continue statement and the pass statement. Okay. Now let's see about the break statement at first. Okay, the break statement is used to terminate the execution of the nearest and closing loop in which it appears. Generally, the break statement is used with the loops and it is used to terminate the execution of the nearest and closing loop. The break statement is widely used with for loop and while loop. When the compiler encounters a break statement, the control passes to the statement that follows the loop in which the break statement appears. Which means, whenever the compiler encounters a break statement within the loop, then automatically execution of remaining iterations will be skipped and the control will be passed to the statement after that loop. Okay, let us say I had a while loop and then we had some statements and then we had this break statement and then I had the continuing statement after the while loop. Okay, let us say this while loop is going to be executed for 10 times. Okay, let us say the iteration 1 completed and also the 2 and the iteration 3 completed. Let us say when I reach this iteration 4, I want to break the loop. So when I will encounter this break statement, then remaining all the iterations like 5th iteration, 6th iteration until the 10th iteration, all iterations are skipped and the control will be passed to this statement X that was continuing statement after the while loop. So this is what this line means. Okay, its syntax is quite simple. Just type keyword break as shown below. Okay, let's see this example. So I had initialized I equal to 1 and then I had a condition that I is less than or equal to 10. Let's check the condition for the first iteration, that was I equal to 1. Is 1 less than or equal to 10? Yes, it was true. And I will print 1. And after that, I will check, is 1 equal to 5? No. Then my control will be shifted to this statement. Then my I will become 2. And again the loop will run. Is 2 is less than or equal to 10? Yes, it's true. So, and I will print 2. Is 2 equal to 5? No. So, my I will become 3 now. Now I will check, is 3 is less than or equal to 10? Yes. So, I will print 3. And is 3 equal to 5? No. So, my I will become 4 now. And is 4 is less than or equal to 5? Yes. So, I will print 4. And I will check, is 4 is equal to 5? No. Then my I will become 5. And then I will check, is 5 is less than or equal to 10? Yes, it's true. And I will print 5. And later I will check, is 5 equal to 5? Yes, it's true. Then this block of code will execute it. And it was break. Whenever the break statement is encountered, then the nearest and closing loop will be terminated. So the rest of the iterations, which are 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, all are skipped. And after that, this statement will be executed. That was print done. This is the SX, nothing but the continuing statement of the while loop. Okay, let's execute this code in the ideally. Say I have I equal to 1. And I'll check condition while I is less than or equal to 10. Print I and if I equal to 7, then break. Okay, now I will keep my incrementing condition as I plus equal to 2. So this means I equal to I plus 2. Both are similar. And later I will print. Okay, now let me run this program and we'll see. So if you see 1, 3, 5, 7, bye. So in this way, the break statement with while loop works, guys. So now let's work with the for loop, guys. Okay. Let us say I had a list of numbers like 10, 20, 50, and then 60, and then 30. Let us say I want to find out the number 50. So basically what I will do, I will iterate on this list one by one, right? I will check, is my 50 is equal to 10? No. Then I will go further. So is 50 equal to 20? No. Then I will go further. So is 50 equal to 50? Yes, it was true. Once I found out my number, what I need to do? I need to come out of the loop, right? In that case, what should I need to use? I need to use the break statement, right? So let's implement this scenario into a code format. Okay, I will take a list of numbers, right? So I'll take a list. So that was 10, 20, and 50, and then 60, and then 30. So I want to find out the number find equal to 50. So let me use a for loop. So I will use for I in range of. Now my range will be from 0 to 5 because we have 5 elements and on the list the index will be start from 0. So this 10 will be list of 0 and 20 will be list of 1 and this was list of 2, list of 3 and list of 4. So that's why we kept the range as 0 to 5. And there is no need to declare the step. We can declare the step as 1, but by default the step will be 1, right? So no need to keep it. So what I need to do now? I need to iterate on this list. I need to compare each and every item in the list with the find that was 50. So here we have two conditions. One is the find and list of I are not equal. And the other condition was find is equal to list of I. Right? Come to this condition. When I get to know my find and the list of I is not equal, what I need to do? I need to go further, right? I need to do I++. Once I found my number, so what I should need to do? I need to break. I need to come out of the loop. So these are the conditions, right? Okay, let's implement that. If list of I equal to find, then I need to break. And my another condition was if find is not equal to list of I, then I need to increment I, right? So if this condition is failed, then automatically the for loop will take care of the incrementation, right? There is no need to mention specifically I++, right? So this is the logic part. And now we need to focus on printing the output. So what should be the output? The output should be like, yeah, number found and number not found, right? So if I found my element, then I will print number found the list. Okay. For suppose if all the iterations are completed, but still I won't found my number, then I will use an else statement and I will print number not found in the list. So this is the code. Let me run the program. So if you see number found in the list. Okay. Let me change this 50 to 70. So if you have the number not found in the list. So in this way, we will use the break statement with for loop. And now next statement was the continue statement. Like the break statement, the continue statement can appear only in the body of a loop. It is also appeared in the body of the loops. When the compiler encounters a continue statement, then the rest of the statements in the loop are skipped, and the control is unconditionally transferred to the loop continuation portion of the nearest enclosing loop, which means when the compiler encounters a continue statement, then the statements which are left in that loop, within that loop, all are skipped and the control will be shifted to the next iteration. Let us say I had a while loop and I had statement 1 and then statement 2 and then a continue statement, and after that I had some more statements, and after that there will be a continuing statement of the while loop. Okay. Let us say this while loop will going to be executed for 10 times. Okay, the iteration 1 completed and then iteration 2 completed and then iteration 3 completed and the 4 completed. Let us say at 5th iteration, the continue statement is encountered. Then what happens was all these statements after the continue statement are kept and the control will be passed to the next iteration, means the 6th iteration. And then again, the 7th iteration will be executed and then 8 and then 9 and then 10. So for all these first 4 iterations and the last 5 iterations, all the statements are executed which are present in the while loop. The statement 1 and the statement 2 and the statement 3 and the statement 4. But only for the 5th iteration, the statements before the continuous statements got executed but the statements after the continue statement were skipped. In this way, the continue statement will works. And its syntax is quite simple. Just type keyword continue as shown below. So let us see this example. I had a for loop for I in range of 1, 11. So this for loop will iterate for 10 times, right? If I equal to 5, and then continue, and then print, and then print. Okay, let's execute in the ideally, and let's observe the output. Okay, let's remove this. So for I in range of 1, 11, if I equal to 5, then I will do continue. Print I and print completed. Okay, let's see. Let me run the program. So if you see 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 is not printed, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 completed. So what happened? At first, I equal to 1 and I will check is 1 equal to 5? No. Then I will print 1 and again my will become 2. Is 2 equal to 5? No. And I will print 2 and then 3 and then 4 and then my will become 5 and I will check is 5 equal to 5? Yes, it's true. Then the continue statement will be executed and then the remaining statements within the loop are skipped. This statement is skipped and the control will be passed to the next iteration. And the next iteration was I equal to 6. So I will check is I equal to 6? No. Then I will print 6 and then 7 and then 8 and then 9 and then 10. And finally, after the execution of the for loop, I need to print this continuing statement that was printed on. This is the output. So in this way, the continue will works with the for loop. Okay, let's implement the continue statement with the while loop also. Let us say I had I equal to 0 and I will check while I is less than or equal to 20. So I will check if I equal to 5 or I equal to 10 or I equal to 15 or I equal to 20, then I will skip the statements. I will simply keep continue statement or else every time I will print I and my incrementing condition was I plus equal to 1. This is similar to I equal to I plus 1. Both are same. Finally, I will print done. So now what is my intention? Whenever I get a 5 or 10 or 15 or 20, I just want to skip the printing. I don't want to print 5, 10, 15, 20. Okay, let me run the program. So if you see 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and it was not printing. It was just blocked. Okay. So why it was blocked? If you see, if you observe, I printed 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. And when I encountered 5, I just kept continue. Then what will happen? The control will go to the next iteration. And I was not incrementing my I. All the statements after the continue will be skipped, right? So I was not incrementing it. And my I will remains 5 only. And I will again check is 5 equal to 5. Yes, continue. And I will again check is 5 equal to 5. Continue. So here the incrementing statement was not working properly. So we either keep here that I equal to I plus 1 and then we can keep continue. Now let me run this program again and we'll see. And if you see it was 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 and my 5 is not printed and 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 is not printed and then 15 is not printed and then 20 is not printed. Finally, it was done. So keeping the incrementing condition is also very important or else it will stuck like this. Okay. And instead of keeping this long condition, I might keep like if I is divisible by 5, like I mod 5 equal to 0, then continue. It means if the I is divisible by 5, I just want to continue. Okay, let me run this. So the same. So in the previous one, 0 is printed and here 0 is not printed because 0 mod 5 is equal to 0, right? So in that case also the continue statement will be works. So that's why 0 is not printed and then 5 is not printed, 10, 15, 20 are not printed and finally the done is printed. So in this way, the continue with while loop will works. And then the next statement was the pass statement. So the pass statement is used when a statement is required syntactically, but no command or code has to be executed. It specifies a null operation or imply no operation, NOP statement. Nothing happens when the pass statement is executed. It does nothing. Then why do we need to use this pass statement? So what is the use of the pass statement? It is used when a statement is syntactically required, but you don't want any code or action to be executed. Let us say you're writing a code and you had a functionality, and that functionality is not useful right now. At present, it was not useful, but in the future, it might be useful. In that case, I will use this pass statement. Let us say my simple functionality was if condition. If the condition is true, then I will pass. Because this condition is not needed right now. I might need in the future. So please don't do anything. As of now, just pass. So in that case, we will use the pass statement. It does nothing. Okay, let's see this example. For letter in hello, so we will iterate on the string hello. I kept a pass statement. So here I might write some code, but as of now, I just want to keep the pass statement. And then I will print the letter. And finally, I will print done. Okay, let's execute that code. So for letter in logic, I will print the L and I will just pass. And I will print done. Okay, let me run this program. So if you see logic and then done. Let us say I want to print the entire string. What I will do is I will take an empty string. Now I will remove the pass and I will do s equal to s plus l. So what I was doing, I was concatenating the letters to the string s, to the string s. And in the first iteration, my s will become capital L. And in the second iteration, my L will become O and I will print the O and I will make s equal to s plus L. Now my s is L plus small o. Then it will become LO. In the third iteration, it will become LOG. And in the fourth iteration, it will become LOGI. And in the fifth iteration, it will become logic. Okay. And finally, I want to print the S. So this is my code. Let me run this code again. So if you see LOGIC, they are printed individually. And finally, the complete string is printed at once and then done. So this is about the pass statement, guys. So in this way, the pass statement and the continue statement and the break statement will work, guys. I hope you like this video and thank you for watching. Hey folks, if you enjoyed this coding tutorial and found it helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Share it with your fellow coding buddies, drop a comment with your thoughts or questions, and of course, hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you never miss out on our latest content. Your support means a lot and it helps our community grow. Happy coding!